This is a video review of the Country on the 7 Mile Beach in Negril, Jamaica. I'm Deja G, owner of the Frankation Travel Experience, and I post travel vlogs, hotel reviews, and other lifestyle content. Today, I am giving you all the tea about the Country in Negril. Now, if you're anything like me, when you went online to find hotel reviews before booking this hotel, you kind of like hit a wall. There just isn't a lot of information out there about this hotel. So today, I'm making it so that you have everything you need, all the visuals. I got all the footage. I am going to tell you about the food, customer service, the beach, the location of this hotel. I'm going to give you a full cottage tour, in addition to a tour of the grounds of this hotel. So, let's get into it.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit to your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be.
Now, number one, I have to tell you guys, we checked in after 9:30 at night. I would not recommend that at all to anyone. That was not a good idea. Honestly, when we checked in, we were like, not very impressed, and I think I felt like I was in a scary movie, like just keeping it 100. I really did. And I think it's just the aesthetics like of how the hotel is situated. There's like a path that runs through the center of the hotel, and getting there at night, it just felt like, I mean, like we were kind of trapped, because it's like all of the cottages are built along the path, and then there's these big trees, and so you really can't see outside of this little path that you're walking through. And so for it to be an unfamiliar area, it was kind of nerve-wracking to walk through this resort initially, and I just felt like concerned. That was it. The front desk attendant, she walked us to our room, which I thought was really nice. And when she kept walking, I'm like, well, where is she going? We booked a regular standard room. It was $135 with taxes included per night, okay? And they ended up upgrading us to the beachfront cottage. I was really happy about that. I'm not gonna front. It was my husband's birthday, so it was just really nice. Like, we didn't ask for an upgrade or anything, but she just did it. So I thought that was really, really nice. And there's only 2 cottages that face the beach. The original like first impression wasn't great, but now we're on the beachfront. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. So we go into our room, and immediately I'm like, this doesn't look like the pictures. You know, that was my initial reaction, was just like I said, just never check into a hotel at 10 o'clock at night, because I just don't know if, I mean, unless you have no other option, but like for us, it just really tainted our first impression. And so we were still trying to be optimistic, and we were like, you know what, worst case, we'll just check into another hotel tomorrow, but because it's so late, we're just gonna stay here and just hope for the best. I was concerned about bugs. I was like looking around like, this just doesn't feel safe. I don't know. I just didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. The room was very clean. It was very clean. There were no bugs in sight, even though I had like this concern like these ants were gonna pop up out of nowhere. But if you've ever stayed in Negril, then you know, like some of the Negril hotels on the beach, they have a lot of like those little ants that you see in the Caribbean, you know. But this one, I didn't see any ants that night, so I was like, okay, cool, no ants. At the same time, I was like, you know what, it is what it is. We're gonna go out tonight, we're gonna have a time, and we're gonna do all the things. And so that is what we did. We put our stuff in a safe, we locked up what we could, and then we decided to go out to the jungle, which was about a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes down the road. So we went out there and we had an amazing time. It was so cool. It was a nice little crowd, not too crowded. So from there, we went back to the hotel and we went to sleep. The next morning we woke up and we were still being optimistic. We were like, you know what? Maybe with the sun shining down on us, it'll feel different. And y'all, when I tell you, when we walked out that door, it was a 180. Oh my gosh, the Country Hotel is so beautiful. Like, what were we thinking? Scary movie where, okay? We absolutely Loved everything we saw. Like we literally were on the beach, which was nice. The restaurant was right across from our cottage, which was nice. We realized that morning that breakfast was included with the hotel like rate that we paid, which was only $135 per night. So I was like, well, that's a huge win, because if we would have went out to eat anywhere, we definitely would have spent at least, what I would say on average, like $30 to $40 for breakfast each day. So I mean, technically our room was really like less than $100, you know? So for me, I was sold when I realized the beach was like that close, and it just was so beautiful. And all of those trees that looked so scary at 10 o'clock at night were beautiful, okay? I mean, breathtakingly beautiful during the day. And the cottages were the cutest things I've probably ever seen. I instantly fell in love. Granted, the rooms were not as shiny and pretty as they looked in the pictures when we booked the hotel. However, the rooms were very clean, very clean. Their customer service was top tier. All of their service. We ended up having a drain issue in our shower. We let the front desk know, and they came and fixed it like right away. Like it was instant. It was 2 bartenders that were working the different shifts while we were there. So cool, so friendly, down to earth. They let, like, one of the guys, he let us like play his iPad at night. We had like a whole DJ session going. We were playing Meek Mill, Beyonce, all the things. Like we were out there living our best lives, okay? Everyone was just really, really, really friendly. So that added to the magic of our experience there. As far as location is concerned, it is smack dab in the middle of the strip. There's one hotel in between Margaritaville and the country, and then you have the Negril Treehouse, which is a very popular hotel on the strip right next door. So like on the right you have the Treehouse, and to the left of you you have Margaritaville. So it's like you can't really lose. The location is outstanding. In addition to the fact that when you cross the street, if you go back towards the street, there is a whole shopping center right across the street from the hotel. So in that shopping center, they have several shops where you can buy different souvenirs. They also have a grocery store, okay? They have a bank, and they have this little store called Chill Pops, which I have found on TikTok. So it's like one of those things, you know how you find, like, be looking for different stuff to do. And a lot of folks were going to this Chill Pop spot in Negril. It was right across the street from our hotel. So of course I had to try it. And what they sell is alcohol infused popsicles. Let me tell y'all, I got the rum punch flavor, and it was so delicious. It was like, it was super delicious, and I swear it was strong, y'all. It tastes, you could literally taste the alcohol in the popsicle. We loved the location. It only took us like 5 minutes to get to the jungle. The supermarket was across the street. We were smack dab in the middle of the strip in terms of like anything we needed to find, we could get to it easily. We walked up the beach twice to eat. We went to one restaurant at night called the Beachside Cafe, and the food was great. We had curry lobster that night, so good. And then we also went to Miss Lily's, which is a very popular Jamaican restaurant, and they also have one in New York, I believe, but that was super good, okay? We had shots there. They probably were the strongest shots. Well, no, they were second to the shots that we had at the Treehouse. Now those shots that was a different story, okay? But like I said, the location of the country Negril was perfect, like perfect. We saw like people riding horses walking up the beach, okay? And they had beach chairs and umbrellas and everything like set up for you to just chill. So we definitely did that. We took advantage, okay? We were drinking champagne on the beach. The day we were drinking the champagne on the beach, there was a guy walking up and down the beach selling lobster. And oh my God, this lobster was amazing, okay? Like, can I go back right now just to buy like a few of them? Because seriously, it was like probably the best lobster I've had in a very long time. So yeah, so there were like a lot of amazing little moments that we had because we were staying at the country hotel. So they also had a pool on site. We did not get in the pool, but I did get some footage of the pool. I just didn't get inside of it because we were too busy on the beach. Just like, I got the beach right here. Like, I am not trying to be in the pool. And plus there was no pool bar, and y'all know how I am about a pool bar. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a big fan of a good pool bar. They did have a security guard who sat in like a little booth, I guess you can call it, on the beach, like off to the side, which I thought was nice too. I felt very safe while I was staying there. I never really felt that weird energy that I felt the first night again. But yeah, but we hung out at the bar at night. My husband like met some different couples because he's very social. I am like not antisocial, but I can be more introverted than him in certain situations. And so he would be like kicking it at the bar. He met this one couple who comes back every single year and they stay there for 2 weeks. But I think that is indicative of the experience, because I would go there and stay there for 2 weeks too. It is just such a vibe. The bungalows or the cottages are so nice. It's just cute. Like, you just feel like you are literally like on an island living your best life. Like, it is that type of energy. I needed this Negril trip more than anything, and I am so happy that we landed at the Country Hotel in Negril, okay? So I say all that to say that the Country is a hotel that I would highly recommend to anyone who doesn't have very high standards when it comes to the room accommodations, but they want the experience. This is an experience hotel. Like, I'm telling you, you will experience good energy. You will really interact with some cool people. You know, it's just the vibes are all good. And we met a lot of really nice people while we were there. I just love Jamaica so much. And this trip solidified why, you know? So I just would have to say it's absolutely worth your coins. It gets all the thumbs up from your girl. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I mean, I would just recommend it with the caveat that if you are looking for a fancy room, that this is not the place for you. But if you can look past having like the fanciest room in the world, you will absolutely love it here. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this hotel review. I am genuinely so grateful for you spending all this time with me. If this is your first time here, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. I have a lot more content coming. I even have another Jamaica vlog coming for y'all. Crazy, I know. We went in November and then we turned right back around and went again in January. That's why I said I gotta take a break from Jamaica, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Like, traveling is my love language. I don't know about y'all, but it's mine, okay? Hi, I'm Deja G. It's a trip. Life is a trip. Life is a trip. Let's go. I understand how people be living and they don't travel. Like, what? Do y'all know how stressful life is? Please be sure to subscribe to my channel.